Hello everyone, welcome back. Oh my god, I feel like it's been forever since I filmed in this exact seat with this background and just filmed for you guys. I did take a little break. So today I thought, why not film? I am going to be getting ready for the day. It is summertime and we're like basically mid-July, and I had this cute like little red top on, so I thought, you know what, let's just do like a red hot chili pepper summer look today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clip my hair back. All right, so we're gonna go in with some SPF primer. This is the Milani SPF 30 primer. I've been really liking this primer lately. It's moisturizing, it's a primer, and it has SPF in it. So I've just been loving it. So I'm just gonna go in with that. I did do the rest of my skincare. I just did not do SPF yet. I do trust this primer with my SPF, so if you don't, then just go in with a regular SPF. Because it's a primer, you kind of can put it on a little bit more heavy versus like a foundation that has SPF in it. We are going to be trying out a new foundation today. It's actually a tint balm, and it is the Age Perfect 4-in-1 tinted balm from L'Oreal. I do like the tinted, or I'm sorry, it's the serum foundation from this line, and I do actually like the concealer and the powder. I actually have both here today to use. I did order mine through Amazon when it first got released, and then I haven't got a chance to use it. I haven't used it yet. I just swatched it because, as you can see, the edges look way more orange than the actual product, so I was a bit concerned when I first got it. So this one is in the shade 20 Light. It might be a little bit too light for us today because it's now summertime and I'm getting a tan. I don't know, we're gonna see. I'm just gonna use the Ultimate Blending Brush from e.l.f. And we're just gonna, ooh, that feels different. That feels wet, very balmy. I was not expecting, like, to see, I don't know if you can see how wet that looks. It feels like I wet my brush in water and now just rubbing it into my skin. It's not as light as I thought it was going to be. I would have to kind of play around with this and see what would be the best way to apply it, with my fingers, with a sponge, with a brush. Yeah, if you have oily skin, I would say stay far away from this product because you can see how wet and dewy my skin is. So if you have very dry skin and you just want a nice tinted balm and you don't want to put on a foundation, then you might like this. It does give you a nice color to your skin. It evens out your skin tone, it even covers up a little bit, so there is some coverage to this. I just think it's just a very dewy product. So I'm gonna go in with some concealer. This is the Radiant Concealer from Age Perfect L'Oreal brand as well. So we're just going to put this on. Alright, to set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the NYX. This is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. I love this one. This one's in translucent. I also have I forgot what shade it is. I have one to set my whole face as well, but this one I use for under my eyes. I must say I really do like it on me. I'm just going to... And I like this powder because it does mattify you, but it doesn't make you look cakey or over dry or powdery. It just looks so nice on the skin. Now to set the rest of this face, because I just feel too wet and too not, yeah, I'm trying to take a piece of hair off my forehead and oh my god, it's just lifting product up so bad. I'm gonna set it with the matching powder. This is the Age Perfect Creamy Powder Foundation. This doesn't give you a whole lot of coverage unless maybe you just really build it up, but I do like it to set light coverage things just to give me a little bit more coverage, but also it is just an overall nice powder to set everything. So we're just gonna go over all of this because there's no way that I can go about my day looking like a greasy chicken. Oh, so much better. You ready for this? It's gonna be so satisfying. Just watching all that dew. And you see how this powder still leaves your skin looking like skin? Like, this powder's really nice. And I mean, it should. I mean, it's made for, you know, more mature skin, so it shouldn't like make you look dry and cakey or anything. All right, so I set my face, and looking at it like up close, it actually looks pretty nice. Like, it doesn't look too cakey or too heavy. I will say that my like very like textured dry patches on my face are a little emphasized, but besides that, the rest of my skin just looks dewy, but not wet, oily, greasy dewy. It just looks like natural glow dewy. So I do like it set, but as far as it not being set, and that's a no-go for me. We are going to bronze up the skin. So I have not yet used the CoverGirl bronzer and blush that are in this packaging. So when I bought it, it just reminded me of summer. It wasn't even summer yet when I bought these, and I was like, it just reminds me of summer. Like, I just need to do a look with those. So it does look like the bronzer has like a little bit of like gold shimmer in it maybe, so it's not going to be a like all matte bronzer, which is fine. Now it does say it's a highly pigment bronzer, so I'm going to try to go in with a light hand. Ooh. Okay, almost, it scared me a little bit. At first I was like, oh, that just looks a bit, it's definitely a warmer bronzer, and I think it's perfect for summer, but I think it might be just a little bit too warm in the winter. Like, it just might look a little odd, but it does now look like, you know, I had a little summer vacation. Not bad. I don't think it's like my top favorite bronzer yet, but it's not bad. All right, next we're gonna go in with the blush. So this blush is in the shade Hot Frenzy, and it just looked like such a beautiful color. So we're gonna go with a very light hand, of course, because I mean, look at this color. We do not need that fully pigmented on our face. So, oh, I dabbed into it and look. All right, so I'm gonna keep it in the back, and we're just gonna kind of keep it light and build. Just kind of, and I want to look like I was burnt. You know, I want to look like I am flushed, like I've been in the heat all day. And then I'm just gonna put some down my nose just to kind of give me that like, yes, you know, she's been out in the heat all day. For highlighter, I've been using the Essence Pure Nude, and this is in the shade Be My Sunlight, because it does match my skin tone a little bit better with my tan. The other one that I have that I really do love is Be My Highlight, and that one I think is actually like shade 10, I think. But that one is just a little bit too light for the summertime. Go in and put this on, and this is just gonna give us, we already have like some nice glow from the blush, so you don't need a whole lot of glow, but because this highlighter is so like natural and like, you know, not intense, you're not gonna like really overdo it. Next, I'm gonna just set my face before we move on to brows. This is not the setting spray that is inside the container. The one that's in the container is the e.l.f. Stay All Day. It's the green one, but the nozzle like doesn't work on that one, so I just poured it into this one. So for brows, I'm just going to use the Milani Precise Brow Pencil. This one is just in the shade brown, 140. And then I'm also going to use my Revolution clear brow gel, and then we will be right back. All right, so brows are done. So we're just gonna do eyes really quick. I got this like little palette from, I think it was Dollar General the last time I was there. It was a while back, so I don't even remember how long it's been, but I have not used it yet. I have swatched it and the colors are freaking amazing. It's from LA Colors. It's their Shimmer Eye Palette. And look at, I just couldn't resist. Like this palette, whoops, just lost a little cheap applicator that they give you, but look at these shades. It just looked so beautiful. It was so inexpensive, and let me just like swatch. They feel like butter, just saying. So this one is that gold one. Look at that. That's literally one swipe. Okay. Like, isn't that insane? Get like this like shimmery like white color as well. Just like put that down here. But all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the bronzer and put that in my crease just to give me just a little dimension. And then I'm gonna take this middle shade right here, and oh my god, look at that, guys. What? Like, it's literally stunning. Like, how in the world do you do this? This palette was literally probably like $3 maybe. Like, whoa, just stunning. It's just so stunning. All right, I'm gonna use this right here. This is actually kind of newer. It's from Essence. It's their Lash Princess liner in the shade brown. So we're gonna give this a like try. I don't have a like compact, hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. This came out way thicker than I wanted it to. That's for sure. We're gonna put on some lashes, so hopefully that'll get hidden. I'm just gonna like show you guys the brown. Like, it's like a true brown. It's like a warm undertone brown. And like, you can get like pretty thin strokes with it. So I'm so used to doing my liner with like a little compact, and I can just get it the way I want it better, but for some reason doing it this way just makes it so much harder. But I'm not gonna blame it on this little thing. And believe it or not, even though it's like chunky, it's not like hard to use either. This one I didn't even try to make it how I want because I need it to match anyways. So although this side is still thinner than this side, but it is what it is. If I go to the pool later, all this makeup's gonna be coming off anyway, so I'm not stressed about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on. I'm just gonna use this one here from Rem Beauty. It's the Lash Snack, and I'm just gonna put this on my top lashes. I wanted to curl them first, but it is what it is. I'm mainly gonna stack it on in the front because I'm gonna put lash strip on the second half of my lashes. So I'm gonna really build it in the front because that's where there is not gonna be extra lashes. So that way it all kind of blends fluently together and it's not like this like weird gap of like full lash and then no lash. We're gonna give that some time to dry because you want to make sure your mascara is completely dry before going on with lashes. So we're gonna go in with the lip. So this is the Super Stay Vinyl Ink from Maybelline. I do have, I think, 2 other colors in this, and I do love the formula. So the formula is not new to me. I have tried it before, but have not put on this color yet. So should put on a lip liner. And normally when I wear these types of colors, I would like it to be a matte because it's not gonna make as much of a mess. For lashes, I'm gonna use these lashes from Pro Beauty. You get 5 pairs for $7.99 at I think this was TJ Maxx. So, but I'm on my last row, so you know, I have so many lashes, so I don't reuse them, but I'm sure if you take care of them and you clean them, you can probably get another wear out of them. So what I do, because I'm only using a half a lash, I am going to only use one, so I'm going to leave the other one on and cut it in half. And this only works if your lashes are shorter on both ends. If they are the ones that flare out and are like super long and then go in short, you're gonna have to use both to get them to be even. But what you can do is you can cut each one in half and then save the other half, if that makes sense. So you're gonna have a little bit of a longer side to use for next time and a little bit of a shorter side for maybe a more of a natural look for another day. So if that makes sense, hopefully that makes sense for you guys. So now that I cut them, so you just want to make sure that the shorter side, which was the shorter side was the outer side of the lash when you had them as a whole. So you just want to make sure that the shorter side is going in like the middle and the longer side is going towards the end to give you that like little flare. I normally just like usually if I have a compact mirror, I usually hold it up and just make sure that I can like look down and then I can see where I'm placing it. Now I'm using a just regular dresser mirror or like, you know, whatever this is, so it might be a little bit more difficult for me, but you know, give it a go. And then once it's on, you just want to pinch. And then you're like, alright guys, so this is the final look. I still look a bit dewy, but I don't feel dewy. I think it's just overall all the products that I used. Let's see what my makeup looks in natural daylight. Alright guys, so this is what my makeup looks like in just natural daylight. So I feel like it looks way better in this type of daylight than the other lighting that I had, but yeah, it's definitely giving me what I wanted for sure. And yeah, so the wings could be better, but what are you gonna do? Alright guys, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye guys.